Hello everybody, Coaster Addict here, and today I'm going to be doing my first coaster review, and I'm going to be reviewing Nitro, a B&M Hyper roller coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure. This coaster stands at 230 feet tall, 215 foot drop, and it goes 80 miles per hour. Alright, so I'm just going to talk about my general thoughts and experience. This coaster is located near the back of Six Flags Great Adventure. When I was there, it actually took me a second, to find exactly where it was. As you can see in this picture, it's behind Batman. So yeah, it was built in 2001. So as you're walking up to the entrance, you get a good look at the sign, and well, when you're at the park, you can see that there's little to no theming on this ride. I mean, yeah, it's a Six Flags park. What more would you be expecting? Overall, though, it's not really a problem. Theming is not my biggest, it's not the thing I like the best about coasters. So, as you're walking through the queue, there's something I'd like to nitpick for a sec, and that it's not shown in any of these pictures, but it's all the Snickers advertisements. It's kind of ridiculous how there's just Snickers advertisements everywhere. So, I don't know, it's not great. At a Cedar Fair park, I don't think you would see anything like that, but so as you walk up into the station, you can see it has the standard B&M Hyper trains with the clamshell restraints, which are pretty awesome. They're very comfortable. You can get good airtime on them, but you can also staple yourself if you want to. And my personal favorite seat is the back. I've ridden in the back twice, and the second row once. And I have to say, the second row had just a small rattle. The back was completely smooth, and I got great airtime on it. Now it's time to break down all the elements. Now to do this, I'm going to go on a little YouTube video. So the first thing you do is you take this little pre-drop out of the station and you go up this lift hill, which lasts for a very long time. Now I'd say I could see the view and it was good, but like I don't I don't think it's a good idea for me to wear my glasses on coasters. So for me it was kind of just a blur of lights, but I'm sure it would be a good view. The lift will last for a while, and when you reach the top, you are greeted with this giant drop. And I have to say, it's a very, very fun drop. It feels gigantic when you're on it. And bottoming out is actually, in my opinion, the most intense moment of the entirety of this ride. You then pull up into this. Well, it's like an airtime hill at first, but then you turn left, and then you go into this giant camelback. All these valleys are very intense. This camelback provides some pretty fun floater, and it's cool to have it when you're all the way up in the air. Then you go into this hammerhead turn, which is not completely forceful, but it's very fun. And then after that, you go into another pretty large camelback, which is basically the same as the one before it. Then you go into what seems to be an airtime hill first, but it kind of turns unexpectedly, which is pretty fun. And here comes the part of the ride which I kind of disagree with most people's opinions on, and this is the helix. I've heard some people say that they actually gray out on this helix, but I found it to be more or less forceless. I didn't feel the forces in my legs like I did on the drop, but it was still fun. So then you pop up into the mid-course brake run, and then you enter these 3 consecutive airtime hills, which are all very fun and provide relatively strong floater. And that's about it. After that, you go up into the brake run, and the ride is over. Now, time to talk about my general thoughts on this ride. I found this to be very, very fun.